Hi guys, what we're going to be looking at today is how do you plan to create a fantastical beast. So you would have watched the video and seen how all the beasts have different features created together to make the one design. So we're going to start our planning with considering what type of environments our animals will be living in and what kind of features would be used in that environment. So I'm going to start off with air, land, and water. You can do more specific environments if you want to. Maybe talk about the underground or talk about bogs and marshes or whatever kind of environment you think would create some interesting features. I'm going to keep mine relatively straightforward at this stage. The next stage of your planning would be to brainstorm as many different features that you would see in an animal in that environment. So the first feature I'm going to look at is air, and a really simple one would be wings. Obviously birds have wings so that they can fly in the air. The second environment I'm looking at would be land, and I might say claws, because often you see, tigers with claws and other creatures that have claws that help them to defend themselves. And finally, for water, a straightforward one would be scales. So what I want you to do is to continue to plan as many different features for those environments as you can think of. You don't need to limit yourself to 4. You can do 10, you can do 20. It's up to you. Maybe one particular environment you have lots of ideas, and you might have less ideas for some of the other ones. The next stage of the planning is to think about what is the purpose of that particular feature. So for wings, the purpose would be to fly. Claws would be to attack. And I might say to attack prey, because a lion uses its claws to catch the deer. And scales I believe are there to protect body and have movement. So what I would do now is I would go through each of those environments and plan as many different features as possible, because I'm going to use a selection of these features in my next stage of planning. So that is stage 1.